Funding for Cooking at Loy is brought to you by Palmi, the Italian Revolution, Garofalo Pasta, Verdi, Mantova Olive Oil, Pizzico Balsamic Vinegar, Mary's Organic Chicken, Texas Tamale, Foody TV, Tortuga Rum Company, Kenyan Custom All Seasons Grill, Wolf Creek Honey, and Santa Armosa Wines.
I am Maria Lloyd, all the way from Greece to your home. We make loukoumada. I like this dessert. And you put on the top. It's so good. You can eat it just like that and with some olive oil. Isn't it great? We are going to make the αυγολέμονο soup. Kotopoulo αυγολέμονο. This is the best soup that we make in Greece. Who doesn't love chicken? Especially the kids. What do we need? Chicken, of course. Eggs, that's why it's αυγό, it's egg, and lemon, lemoni, αυγολέμονο. So we need these three ingredients in order to make the αυγολέμονο soup. We have rice, we have celery, onion, cloves, sea salt, make sure that it's sea salt, fresh pepper all the time, lemons, we need some flour, and the best olive oil from Greece, the best one. And it has to be extra virgin olive oil. Let's start. We have a very hot saucepan, very hot one. And then we put the chicken skin side down, because we have to see actually all the flavor from the chicken inside there. But make sure no olive oil and no butter. Of course, I never use butter. Remember it, nothing in there. Just the hot pot and the chicken. We turn it. It's almost caramelized. We just leave it for 1-2 minutes, no more. And we prepare now our celery. Big chunks. We cut them. Now the onion, but I'm going to marry the onion. This is how we say in Greece. Can you imagine? Onion and cloves. Helps to have the flavor from the onion, but not that sharp in there. So use like 10 cloves, they're enough. The whole onion in there. The whole onion in there goes. Sea salt. No other salt. And if you find the sea salt from Mesologi, from the place that I come from, will be the best. If you want, you can add pepper, but we can add pepper at the end. And remember, if you have children, don't add pepper. What do I have here? The liquid gold Greek olive oil. 1, 2, 3 swirls. That means there are 3 tablespoons in here. And now I will add the water and we are good to go. So we have to cover the chicken with water, actually, and a bit more. And we leave it and we cook it for at least 3/4 to an hour. Now I will add the rice. The chicken is almost ready. Add as much rice as you want. Now I have to make that this saucepan won't be hot. Here, it's so easy, this avgolemono, you won't believe it. And it's another thing, that you can use it in any food that you want to make egg lemon sauce, and it won't curdle, well, you know, like, it won't be like scrambled eggs. Look, we have eggs. Of course, we have to check all the time our eggs. This is good. 1, 2. If you don't like, you know, a lot of eggs in your food, you can add only 1. And here we have this sanitized rag because we don't want any bacteria in our food. I touched the eggs, remember it? Or just wash your hands with soap and hot water. Now, we'll add in here 3 tablespoons of flour, just all-purpose flour. See, over here we have only eggs and flour until now. I'm going to add water, cold water. We mix it very well together. And now I have to tell you something. See, I have here lemon juice. Don't do this. Take lemons, go like this. Juice of 2 lemons will be enough. But if you want more lemon taste, add more. I have another trick for you. You can have a juicer, but in case, see? You go like this. See? And we keep the seeds here. And now we are going to put it on the stove, low flame. Okay? Okay, now we add this egg lemon sauce, which became very creamy, into my pot with the chicken and rice. See how nice it is? Creamy, creamy, creamy. See? This is what you want to get. What fantastic smell. My God. I love this piece. It's good, huh? I will have it later with my friends, but I have to try it. That's enough, I think. It's hot. Fresh ground pepper. First I have to check them. Falls off the bone. It's really good. And it's very good for winter time also. Now we clean up and we'll make the famous spanakopita, spinach pie. Spanakopita, the famous spinach pie. Everybody knows it. You can go to every restaurant today and the very first thing that you see on the menu, it's spinach pie. They copied from the Greeks. But if you look over here, you will make the authentic recipe from my great-grandmother. What do we have here? Spinach, of course. We call it spanaki. Came from Greek. So I have some scallions already here, chopped like this, not very thin. And then I have leeks, and you can add in there, if you like, any other of herbs. You can add oregano, you can add thyme, but this is the original. We will add feta cheese, not too much. And we have anthotiro. Anthotiro is a Greek ricotta, but I want you to learn this cheese. It comes from the island of Crete, where they live very, very long in their lives, 110 years. You can do the same thing if you eat the same products that they eat. Of course, they have a different sun, but you can go there. So we add margarine and Greek olive oil. We take the spinach, we clean them before, right? And we cut them, just like that. Take the baby spinach, but in case you cannot find baby spinach, you can have those spinach, the frozen ones, but make sure that they don't have a lot of water. You have to thaw them before. See? Easy. Now our spinach is ready, and we add it here in the big bowl. Scallions and a lot of leeks. It makes your pie very sweet. These are the tools that you should use. You can mix them very, very easily and nicer. You can add eggs or not. It is up to you. But if you don't add eggs, you have to add more olive oil. Today, we'll add some eggs. Again, like my friend George Minera says, I always have to wipe my hands after I use eggs. Mix them again. Anthotiro, we said that. This Greek cheese from Crete. But if you cannot find anthotiro, you can put ricotta. It's okay. It's next to Greece, so you can use ricotta also. And then some feta cheese. Make sure the feta is Greek. And if it comes from Olympus, you know, the mountain of the gods, it's the best feta. We mix them again. Olive oil. 1, 2, 3, 4 swirls. 4 tablespoons. This is how my grandmother used to measure. They didn't take, you know, the tablespoon. They were looking and they said, when I was asking them, how much we put in here? Just look. And this is the way I have learned it. Looking at my grandmothers, my mother, my aunt. That's why I make this tasty Greek food. So I will leave this mixture at the refrigerator at least for 1 hour, and I will be back. See? This is the way it should be after 1 hour. And now we have our baking pan here. Olive oil. We brush with olive oil and just a bit of margarine that comes from olive oil. I'm bringing it all the way from Greece. And you can find it now. It's everywhere. And the best markets, food markets. Another secret. A bit of cornmeal.